What if the most powerful detox system on Earth has been sitting in your kitchen this entire time? Not a $200 supplement protocol. Not a celebrity cleanse that costs more than your grocery bill. Not a prescription from a specialist who has never asked what you eat for breakfast. Just plants, specific plants, pressed into juice, backed by thousands of years of traditional medicine and an increasingly compelling body of modern research that the wellness industry would rather you not discover, because the moment you do, you stop buying their expensive products and start walking to your produce section instead. Here is the truth about detox that nobody in the supplement industry wants to advertise. Your body already has a detox system. Your liver, kidneys, lymphatic system, and gut work around-the-clock processing and eliminating the toxins, metabolic waste, and harmful compounds your body encounters every single day. The question is never whether your body detoxes. It always does. The question is whether you are giving it the raw materials it needs to do that job efficiently, or forcing it to work against constant nutritional deficits. These 20 juices are not magic. They are targeted nutrition. Plants containing specific compounds that research has shown support the exact biological pathways your body uses to process and eliminate harmful substances. Some of these plants have been used as medicine for 5,000 years. Some were validated in clinical trials at major research universities. All of them are available to you right now for a fraction of what any supplement company will charge you for an inferior alternative. If you are new here, we uncover the most powerful plants and foods on the planet every single week. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell right now so you never miss a video. Stay until the end because juice number 13 is the one that grows in your backyard, that three completely separate ancient medical traditions independently identified for the same organ, and that most people spray with herbicide every spring without knowing what they are destroying. And number 20 is the juice that clinical researchers at one of the most respected universities in the world validated decades ago, and that almost nobody has ever heard of. Here are 20 juices that flush toxins from your body. Let's get into it. 1. Celery juice, the kidney's most underrated alk. Celery has been used medicinally for over 3,000 years. Ancient Egyptians included it in healing preparations. Early Greek and Roman physicians documented it in their medical texts, and modern science is now confirming what traditional healers understood through centuries of observation. Celery contains plant compounds including apigenin and luteolin, alongside a natural diuretic effect that supports kidney function by increasing urine output. When your kidneys filter more efficiently, waste products and excess minerals clear your system faster. That is not a wellness claim. That is basic renal physiology supported by documented plant compounds. Drink 16 ounces of fresh celery juice on an empty stomach first thing every morning before coffee, before food, before anything else. That slightly bitter quality you notice is your liver responding to the signal these compounds send. Celery was never just a diet food. It was always medicine. The ancient world knew that. We are just remembering it. 2. Lemon water, the daily reset your liver has been waiting for. If one juice has stood the test of time across virtually every traditional healing system on Earth, it is warm lemon water. Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine, European folk healing, and Middle Eastern medicine all arrived at the same practice independently. That kind of cross-cultural consensus across thousands of years deserves serious attention. Lemon juice is rich in vitamin C, citric acid, and flavonoids, a class of flavonoids that research shows support the enzymatic pathways your liver uses to neutralize and eliminate harmful compounds. A well-supported liver is the foundation of every detox process in your entire body. Squeeze half a fresh lemon into warm water every single morning before anything else. The citric acid primes your liver immediately. The vitamin C supports glutathione production, your body's primary detox molecule. Lemon water gets dismissed as too simple, But simplicity is not a weakness when the biological mechanism is thoroughly documented. This is the daily reset your liver has been waiting for every morning. 3. Beet juice, the root that purifies blood. Beet juice has been a medicinal food since ancient Rome. Medieval European healers used beet preparations specifically for conditions of the blood. And today, beet juice is among the most heavily researched functional foods in nutritional science. Beets contain betaine, a compound that supports methylation in the liver. Methylation is one of the core pathways your body uses to break down toxins, process hormones, and eliminate cellular waste. Beets also contain beta-alanes, the pigments behind their deep red color, which research shows carry significant antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity. Drink 4 to 8 ounces of fresh beet juice daily. Add lemon or ginger to balance the intensity and start with smaller amounts because beet juice is genuinely powerful and your digestive system needs time to adjust. Before supermarkets turned beets into a salad bar ingredient, they were medicine. Ancient Rome knew that. Modern research is finally documenting why. 4. Green juice, the master detox blend nature engineered. Functional medicine practitioners recommend this blend above almost everything else. A combination of dark leafy greens including kale, spinach, and cucumber is arguably the most comprehensive detox juice you can make. And the reason comes down to specific molecular activity. Dark leafy greens are loaded with chlorophyll, which research suggests has a binding affinity for certain toxins in the digestive tract. They are also rich in glutathione precursors. Glutathione is the primary molecule your liver uses to neutralize harmful compounds. Studies show phytonutrients from dark leafy vegetables significantly increase glutathione production in liver tissue. Juice 2 large handfuls of spinach or kale, 1 whole cucumber, half a lemon, and an inch of fresh ginger. Drink it immediately because nutrients degrade quickly after juicing. Nature engineered this detox protocol long before anyone charged $20 a bottle for it at a trendy juice bar. 5. Ginger juice, the anti-inflammatory root 5 millennia in the making. Ginger has been used as medicine for over 5,000 years. It appears in ancient Ayurvedic texts, traditional Chinese medicine, Greek medical writings, and virtually every traditional healing system ever documented across human history. Stop and consider what that means. Every civilization on Earth, independently, arrived at the same root. That is not coincidence. That is observed efficacy accumulated over 5,000 years. Ginger contains gingerols and shagules that research has shown to have powerful natural anti-inflammatory effects. Studies also confirm ginger stimulates bile production, and bile is exactly how your liver packages toxins for elimination through the digestive tract. More bile production means faster, more efficient toxin removal. Juice a 2-inch piece of fresh ginger, mix with warm water and fresh lemon, and add a small pinch of black pepper. Piperine in the pepper significantly increases absorption of ginger's active compounds. Every civilization that ever encountered this root recognized what it could do. Now you know why they were right. 6. Cucumber juice, the hydration healer that looks too simple. Cucumber juice surprises people because it looks too simple to be powerful. That assumption is exactly what causes us to overlook some of the most effective tools nature offers. Cucumber juice is over 95% water, making it one of the most hydrating substances you can consume. Cellular detox fundamentally depends on adequate hydration. Water is literally how your kidneys flush toxins from blood into urine. But cucumber juice goes beyond plain water. It contains silica that supports kidney function alongside antioxidant compounds, including lignans that provide additional protective activity. Juice 2 whole cucumbers and drink fresh. Add a few mint leaves and a squeeze of lemon for additional benefit. Cucumber juice got dismissed as a spa drink. Your kidneys do not care about the aesthetic. They care about hydration and minerals. The most underrated detox tool might be sitting in your refrigerator right now. 7. Turmeric juice, the golden medicine that wins every time. Turmeric has been at the center of Ayurvedic medicine for over 4,000 years. Ancient practitioners called it the golden healer. And here is what hundreds of modern published studies have confirmed about why. Curcumin, turmeric's active compound, is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant molecules ever studied. Research shows curcumin directly supports liver function by increasing production of detoxifying enzymes and protecting liver cells from oxidative damage. It also stimulates bile flow, which is how the liver removes fat-soluble toxins from your body. Juice a 2-inch piece of fresh turmeric root with lemon and ginger. Always add black pepper. Piperine in pepper increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. That number is not an error. 4,000 years of Ayurvedic medicine and hundreds of modern clinical studies are pointing at the same plant. That kind of agreement between ancient wisdom and modern science is rare and worth paying attention to. 8. Carrot juice, the antioxidant powerhouse your liver quietly needs. Carrots have been cultivated and used medicinally for centuries. The orange variety we know today was deliberately developed in the 17th century to enhance its beta-carotene content. That was intentional plant medicine by design, not accident. Beta-carotene is a precursor to vitamin A and one of the most powerful fat-soluble antioxidants known. Research shows it helps protect liver cells from oxidative damage during active detoxification. It also supports the integrity of your gut lining, which is the first barrier between external toxins and your bloodstream. A healthy gut lining means fewer toxins get absorbed before your liver ever has to deal with them. Juice 4 to 6 medium carrots with half an apple and fresh ginger. Drink immediately. Carrot juice is genuinely delicious, which makes it one of the easiest detox habits to actually sustain long-term. The antioxidant protection your liver needs every day might be the most enjoyable juice on this entire list. 9. Watermelon juice, the lymphatic cleanser nobody thinks of. Most people never consider watermelon a detox juice. That oversight is exactly why it deserves its place on this list. Watermelon is 92% water, making it one of the most hydrating foods on Earth. But its specific nutrient profile elevates it far beyond simple hydration. Watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of lycopene, a carotenoid antioxidant that research links to reduced oxidative stress and meaningful liver protection. It also contains citrulline, an amino acid that studies show supports kidney function by improving blood flow and helping kidneys filter waste more efficiently. Juice fresh watermelon, including the white rind whenever possible. The rind contains the highest concentration of citrulline. Drink 2 to 3 cups daily when your body needs deep flushing support. A summer picnic fruit turned out to be one of the most effective lymphatic support tools in your produce section. Sometimes the foods we have always known turn out to be doing far more than we ever gave them credit for. 10. Pomegranate juice, the antioxidant king of ancient medicine. Pomegranate appears throughout ancient Persian medicine, Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine, ancient Egyptian papyri, and Greek medical texts. When every major ancient medical tradition on Earth values the same fruit, modern nutritional science should pay attention. And it has. Pomegranate contains punicalagins and punicic acid, compounds that give it what many researchers describe as the highest antioxidant activity of any commonly consumed fruit. Studies show pomegranate juice reduces markers of oxidative stress in the liver, protects liver cells from damage, and supports the liver's capacity to process and eliminate harmful compounds. Drink 4 to 8 ounces of fresh or cold-pressed pomegranate juice daily, not from concentrate, not sweetened, real pure pomegranate juice. The antioxidant difference between genuine pomegranate juice and sweetened commercial products is enormous. Ancient healers across 5 civilizations recognized this fruit as medicine. Modern research is explaining the molecular mechanisms behind everything they observed. 11. Fresh apple juice, the gut flusher you have never actually tried. Not the apple juice from a carton. Fresh-pressed juice from whole apples including the skin consumed immediately. The difference between that and what sits in grocery store shelves is not subtle. They are essentially different substances. Fresh apple juice is rich in pectin, a soluble fiber that acts as a prebiotic and binds to certain toxins in the digestive tract, supporting their elimination. It contains malic acid that studies suggest supports liver function and bile flow. It is loaded with polyphenols including quercetin and chlorogenic acid, with documented antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity throughout the body. Juice 2 to 3 whole apples including the skin and drink within 20 minutes. Add celery or lemon for additional detox support. Store-bought apple juice drifted so far from the original that most people have genuinely never experienced what fresh apple juice actually is. Nature included a digestive scrub brush in every apple. Pressing it fresh is the only way to use it. 12. Pineapple juice, the enzyme powerhouse that cleans as it goes. Pineapple earns its place on this list because of one extraordinary compound, bromelain, a group of proteolytic enzymes found predominantly in the pineapple core that is among the most thoroughly researched natural compounds in nutritional science. Studies show bromelain has significant anti-inflammatory effects, supports protein digestion, and helps break down inflammatory compounds that accumulate in tissues over time. Research also shows bromelain supports mucosal health in the digestive tract, the front line of your body's defense against toxin absorption through the gut wall. Juice fresh pineapple including as much of the core as possible, since the core is the richest source of bromelain. Drink 4 to 6 ounces on an empty stomach or between meals for maximum. Enzymatic activity. Pineapple was reduced to a dessert fruit and a pizza topping debate. Meanwhile, its core has been quietly containing one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory enzymes ever studied. 13. Dandelion juice, the liver tonic you have been spraying with herbicide. Here is the one. This is the plant most people wage chemical warfare against every spring in their front lawns, and it is one of the most powerful liver tonic plants ever documented by traditional medicine. Dandelion was used as a liver medicine independently in traditional Chinese medicine, European herbalism, and Native American healing traditions. 3 completely separate medical traditions across 3 continents arriving at the same plant for the same organ. That kind of independent convergence is one of the strongest signals in traditional medicine that something real is happening. Modern research is confirming why. Dandelion root and leaf contain compounds that studies show stimulate bile production, support liver cell health, and act as a gentle diuretic helping kidneys flush waste more efficiently. Juice fresh dandelion leaves with cucumber, apple, and lemon to balance the bitterness. Or brew strong dandelion root tea daily as a gentler introduction. Before industrial lawn culture reclassified it as a weed, dandelion was food and medicine for thousands of years. It is still both. You have just been paying someone to kill it. 14. Parsley juice, the kidney guardian hiding on every plate. Parsley is the herb that goes back to the kitchen untouched on every plate at every restaurant. And that habit is costing people one of the most effective kidney-supportive juices in existence. Parsley is exceptionally rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, and chlorophyll, but its primary detox benefit comes from specific flavonoids including apiol and myristicin that research shows have a pronounced diuretic effect. This supports kidney filtration and helps the body excrete excess sodium, water, and metabolic waste products more efficiently. Studies suggest parsley compounds have direct protective effects on kidney tissue over time. Juice a large handful of fresh flat-leaf parsley with cucumber, lemon, and ginger. Drink fresh. 4 ounces daily is enough to notice meaningful change. Restaurants permanently demoted parsley to garnish status. The kidneys it could be protecting every day would disagree with that decision completely. 15. Wheatgrass juice, the most concentrated dose of plant medicine in a single shot. Wheatgrass juice is approximately 70% chlorophyll by dry weight. Research on chlorophyll suggests it may bind to and help neutralize certain toxins and harmful compounds in the digestive tract before they can be absorbed into the bloodstream. This makes wheatgrass one of the most direct nutritional interventions for reducing the toxin load your liver has to process downstream. A single ounce of fresh wheatgrass delivers more nutritional density than most people get in an entire meal, alongside significant enzymes, amino acids, and vitamins A, C, E, and K in a genuinely remarkable concentration. 1 to 2 ounces of fresh wheatgrass juice daily is the standard approach. Chase it with lemon water and start with 1 ounce because wheatgrass is genuinely potent and your body needs time to build tolerance. It got associated with health food store culture and dismissed as fringe wellness. The chlorophyll research is real regardless of the cultural associations. This is the most concentrated shot of plant medicine available anywhere. 16. Cranberry juice, the urinary tract guardian with real clinical evidence. Not the sweetened cranberry cocktail from the grocery store. Pure unsweetened cranberry juice is a completely different substance, with one of the strongest clinical track records of any juice on this entire list. Pure cranberry juice contains a type proanthocyanidins, a unique class of compounds that research has shown prevent certain bacteria from adhering to urinary tract walls. Multiple peer-reviewed clinical studies confirm that regular consumption supports urinary tract health and helps kidneys maintain cleaner, more efficient filtration over time. Drink 4 to 8 ounces of pure unsweetened cranberry juice daily, diluted with water if needed for palatability. The sweetened cranberry cocktail replaced the real thing so completely in commercial markets that most people have genuinely never tasted actual cranberry juice. The urinary tract guardian, backed by more clinical evidence than almost anything else on this list, has been available the entire time, just not in the right aisle. 17. Aloe vera juice, the internal healer everyone uses only externally. People think of aloe vera exclusively for sunburns. That single misunderstanding is preventing millions of people from accessing one of the most effective gut healing and detox supporting plants in existence. The clear inner gel of the aloe vera leaf contains over 75 active compounds including polysaccharides, antioxidants, enzymes, and anti-inflammatory molecules. Research shows aloe vera juice soothes the intestinal lining, reduces gut inflammation, and supports healthy gut motility, the rhythmic movement that pushes food and waste efficiently through your digestive system. A compromised gut lining is one of the most significant hidden contributors to toxic burden. When the gut wall is inflamed or damaged, compounds that should be excreted can pass back into the bloodstream instead. Aloe vera directly addresses that foundational problem. Drink 2 to 4 ounces of pure inner fillet aloe vera juice daily. Confirm the label specifically states inner fillet, as this is the gentle, safe form for regular use. Your gut needs this plant just as much as your skin does. The healing always worked from the inside out. 18. Grape juice, the 6,000-year-old medicine from the vine. The grapevine has been at the center of Mediterranean culture, agriculture, and medicine for over 6,000 years. Ancient healers treated this plant with profound reverence that modern research is finally explaining at a molecular level. Fresh cold-pressed dark red grape juice contains resveratrol, quercetin, and a complex of polyphenols that research has shown to have remarkable effects on cardiovascular health, liver function, and cellular protection against oxidative damage. Dark grape polyphenols support liver health by reducing oxidative stress and improving the liver's capacity to process and eliminate toxic compounds efficiently. Juice fresh dark red or purple grapes and drink 4 to 8 ounces daily. Concord grapes are particularly rich in polyphenols if available locally. Cold pressing preserves compounds that heat processing destroys entirely. 6,000 years of human civilization recognized this vine as medicine before a single laboratory existed. Modern polyphenol research is writing the explanation for everything those ancient healers observed and documented. 19. Cilantro juice, the controversial herb doing extraordinary work below the surface. Cilantro divides people more than almost any other herb. Half love it. Half find it tastes like soap, which is actually a documented genetic variation in taste receptors. But whatever your experience of its flavor, what cilantro does inside the body is something every person interested in detox should understand clearly. Research on cilantro has investigated its potential to support the body's natural processes for handling environmental toxins. Studies suggest that compounds in cilantro leaves may interact with certain toxins in the digestive tract and bloodstream, supporting natural mobilization and excretion through established elimination pathways. Cilantro also contains meaningful quercetin, apigenin, and vitamins A, C, and K. We live in a world where environmental exposure through food, water, and air is an increasingly documented reality. Supporting natural elimination pathways with plants that traditional medicine has used for exactly this purpose is not fringe wellness. It is informed and practical self-care. Juice a large bunch of fresh cilantro with cucumber, lemon, and green apple. Drink 2 to 3 times per week consistently. The herb that polarizes dinner tables might be doing more for your internal health than everything else on your plate combined. 20. Cabbage juice, the gut rebuilder that science validated decades ago. And here is number 20, saved for last because it represents the foundation that every other juice on this list depends on entirely. If your gut lining is compromised, none of the detox work truly matters. Toxins that should be eliminated get reabsorbed instead. The liver processes the same compounds repeatedly. The entire system works against itself, and there may be no juice more powerful for rebuilding a damaged gut than fresh cabbage juice. In the 1950s, Dr. Garnet Cheney at Stanford University conducted clinical trials showing that raw cabbage juice produced remarkable results for participants with stomach ulcers, with most subjects experiencing significant measurable improvement in just weeks. This was not folk medicine. This was a controlled clinical study at one of the most respected research institutions in the world. What makes cabbage juice so effective is its content of S-methylmethionine, sometimes called vitamin U, which research shows has significant protective and regenerative effects on the stomach and intestinal lining. Juice a quarter to half a head of fresh green cabbage and drink 4 to 8 ounces daily on an empty stomach. Start small because this juice is genuinely potent and your gut needs time to respond and adapt. Pharmaceutical products replaced it so completely that most people have never heard of this research. Stanford validated it decades ago. The gut rebuilder was always there. It just needed someone to remind you it existed. If you stayed until the end of this video, the conversation about Detox has fundamentally changed for you. The most powerful support you can give your liver, kidneys, gut, and lymphatic system is not behind a prescription pad or locked inside a $100 supplement bottle. It is growing in gardens, sitting in produce sections, and waiting in your kitchen right now. These 20 juices are not wellness trends invented last year. They are plants with real research behind them and traditional uses stretching back thousands of years across dozens of independent cultures that arrived at the same conclusions without ever communicating with each other. That convergence means something. Pay attention to it. Your body already knows how to detox. Give it what it needs to do the job properly. Smash that like button if this video changed the way you think about detox and plant medicine. Drop a comment below and tell me which juice genuinely surprised you the most. Are you starting with the dandelion growing in your backyard, the cabbage juice Stanford validated, the golden turmeric shot with 2,000% better absorption? I read every single comment in this community, and I love hearing what resonates. And if you are not yet subscribed, this is the moment. New video every single week. Ancient wisdom, modern science, the most powerful plants on earth and exactly how to use them. Nature gave us everything we need. Sometimes we just need someone to remind us where to look. Start looking in the right places today.